The King of Fighters basically has two modes. They have Goofy mode and Serious mode. The King of Fighters 14 was Goofy mode, with a bunch of random oddball characters all fighting against each other. The King of Fighters 15 is Serious mode. It brings back a bunch of series favorites, it focuses on lore, and it focuses on mechanics. It is certainly one of the more fun King of Fighters to play. Is it better than some of the favorites like 2002 Ultimate Match or 13? Not sure. But it is better than 14, so if you are a King of Fighters fan, this is a step in the right direction. There are a couple big changes this time around. The Shatter Strike is basically a focus attack. EX moves can be used outside of Max Mode, and that vastly increases the options for most characters. Max Mode itself has been greatly increased in length, and the options that it gives you have been greatly expanded. And now you could enter Quick Max Mode by basically triggering Max Mode in the middle of a combo, and it basically acts as a Roman cancel style thing that returns you to neutral in the middle of your combo. The auto combos are still here, and people are still going to complain about them, but honestly, I don't think they're a big deal. Like, yes, if you are an anchor character and you have 5 bars of meter and you just tap out an auto combo, you're gonna do half of a bar of life if you manage to make a touch. But then again, if you're an anchor character and you have 5 bars of meter, you could basically touch of death anyone. I mean that. Basically every character in the game can touch of death any other character in the game. That's not all that odd for King of Fighters games, but it has never been this easy, and I think that's a good thing. Heavy damage just seems to be the new wave of fighting game design. Just look at Guilty Gear Strive. It produces hype moments and massive turnarounds that are really fun to watch. Are they fun to play? I don't mind. There are certainly some pros that are going to shake their fists and go rabble rabble and always say that the earlier games were better. But in my opinion, King of Fighters 15 is one of the most accessible King of Fighters ever, which is great because it does not have a lack of options to push the hardcore crowd away. The hardcore crowd can still dive in and break their characters as much as they want. The only thing that I guess I would caution you about is the series DNA is still here. If you didn't like things like only having 4 frames to input a hop or command normals losing their properties in the middle of chains, that's still happening here and that's still going to turn you off. But if you're willing to give the King of Fighters 15 a chance, I think you'll really like it. It graphically looks way better than King of Fighters 14. The music is amazing. The sound design is great. I guess my other major complaint is that it doesn't have a whole lot of single-player offerings. There are only 5 trials per character and just a basic arcade/story mode. But if you're not into fighting games for the single-player content, if you just want to match up versus other players, then King of Fighters 15 is a good arena to do so. I give it an 8 out of 10.